trying here to keep as silent as I possibly can, but it is the closest I ever get to capture one of these white-crowned pigeon. Even though I'm capturing it, it is still a bit dark because of the position of the sun. But that's a white-crowned pigeon right there. So even though I'm talking now, it is not moving because it is their nesting season, and they're getting a bit tamer whenever they're nesting. There were two of them here a while ago fighting around, actually one flew away, and there is this one perching on that limb right there. So that's a white-crowned pigeon right there that we here in Jamaica call Balplate. But these are these dark, kind of dark gray birds with that white on their head. Yeah. So not the clearest of shot, because you can hardly see the white on his head and all that, and mainly because of the position of the sun, because the sun, like the time of the day, the sun going down. Yeah, sun is going down, so it's a bit like on the back side of this pigeon actually. Yeah, so hopefully in the future we'll be able to get a clearer shot of some of these white-crowned pigeon in the wild. Yeah. Normally, with me talking like this, if they weren't nesting, it would be long gone. But as I mentioned in a previous video, whenever they're nesting, they get tamer. Yeah, as you can see, this is right, close to the house. This is my patch of potato. I have one patch, one section actually over there that I'm actually harvesting from right now. Actually harvest about 90 pounds just a couple of days ago, and this is a new patch, not yet harvesting from this patch. And then I have this piece of land prepared to plant another patch. However, it is very dry right now. I don't have enough irrigation system, so I have to be waiting on the rain to fall to get this patch plant. Yeah, but all of this is like right next to my building there. Yeah, very close to home. Yeah. So continuing to work on the farm. Well, there are some other things business wise is going on in the background. I came out mainly because of that white crown. Well, there were two of them actually scuffling around. I went and grabbed the camera. Yeah, but quite a bit going on when it comes to the farm, trying to extend the farm right now. Things just happen to be a bit hectic at the moment. Yeah, but this farm is developing. Things are growing, getting bigger each day. See, even these two hilo coconut growing up nicely. These were actually set. I actually set the coconut and they grow. I didn't get them like say as seedling or anything like that. They were just a coconut. I set them there and yeah, see they grew up. So that is one, and that's the other yellow coconut. Yeah, but as you can see, banana, well, plantain, everything growing up, getting bigger as it is. Yeah. Zoom out there a bit. My farm is striving. Well, you can see here as well, I continue to plow this land. So while I plow that section up there to plant more sweet potato, I'm plowing this here as well to see, well, not to see, but for these bananas and so on to strive more. And I'm planting cocoa. I just reap, as we often call it here in Jamaica, reap or harvest a bunch of cocoa here, having these now to plant back. So as I plow this land, I'll be planting back these. As a matter of fact, I even started planting already. The very moment I, wow, bumping my head, I dig these ones up, I plant back this one and will continue to plow and plant. Yeah, these are other coconut tree that I planted seedlings. Yeah. Well, I harvest the main crop of these pepper, and I have a lot of pepper in the fridge, and only have these just falling off a tree down here. That's one there, another there, but these are Scotch bonnet. Pretty much here just falling off a tree. Yeah. Here we're having one of these plantain recently shoot, still very young. The one I mentioned in a previous video that we call here in Jamaica White House, and some folks call them frogback. In general in this market they just call them plantain. The little short ones, well, not really say little, they are fat but short. Yeah. Well, if giving you a little update for my viewers that maybe watch previous videos or that are watching previous videos. I showed this apple tree to you when it was younger. It is also growing up nicely, as you can see, but this is the Jamaica apple. Well, it is blending in with other trees, making it well, almost like hiding. But you're having a pepper tree there and the cocoa in the background. But yeah, this is really two larger apple tree where that they actually destroy. But here's this one growing up nicely. And on this other side that I mentioned in previous video, that I'll be continuing with the farm, going this way, and I will have to get rid of these two bamboo roots. Well, the process begins. Even when I see these on the video, boy, they look real nice. Just walking through the leaves and all that, but where these are, I just did not plan to keep any bamboo in this area. And beside that, it is sucking the nutrients out of the ground when it comes to how to plant and tying up the soil. So if I'm gonna plant other stuff here, it's like difficult to keep this or these bamboos. But gee, as you can see in this video, how nice it looks. Just walking here through the leaves, the shade and all. But I hope I can create this elsewhere. The fact that I have a lot of bamboos otherwise. So looking nice, but yeah, we'll have to get rid of them. So here I actually burned this area with weed killer and now burning it with fire. So it's for me now to go through and started to clean up so I can continue to plant. Need to plant some trees I have right now. Different trees, mangoes, lemon of two kinds, or Jamaican lemon, and also we'll call American lemon, those yellow one. Our lemon here is kind of big and mostly green. Yeah, so I have all those to plant, and most of it will be planted in this area, so we have to get even rid of some of these trees. That is, well, put it this way, I'm getting rid of some trees to plant more fruitful trees. So I'm not getting rid of trees and leaving the land bare. I'm planting other trees, but fruitful trees. So I'll be planting this whole area of coconut along the precipice all the way around, and other trees in between. I mentioned this precipice to you before, but from up by the house all the way around, yeah, I'm having this precipice that cut off a section of the land and make it lower. So the lower part of my land down there, this precipice cut it off and that part drop it lower. Still haven't gone down there yet to shoot a video that I promised you, but somewhere in the future. Somewhere in the future. No, for the near future. And it's relatively easy this time of the day. So, gee, I can hardly see this building on Cornwall Regional Hospital from here. Even though I pass here sometimes, it's really clear, but not right now. So that I still promise to show you from a distance, all the way here, approximately 12 miles out of town. So I promise I will be showing you that when I can video that clearer. Yeah. So bit in the bush, did not completely plan this one. Sometimes these birds that I'm fascinated with birds, and as I said, my property is considered to be a bird sanctuary, so no one come here and shoot or throw stone at birds, because I tell more than one person that come, if they do that and I warn them and they do it again, I'll ask them not to come back. So when any bird on my property, they must consider to be safe. In fact, I'm buying bird feed to have bird feeding points in different area. So even as I speak, I have bird feed at the house. Just don't set up the bird feeders as yet. Yeah, so this is a lot more bamboo, as you can see. Some of these is on my neighbor property, quite a bit on my property. Yeah, so getting rid of those bamboo I mentioned out there, trust me, I have plenty bamboos. Small bamboos, giant bamboos, and that is just here. I have more further down on the other side of the property. Yeah, so we'll be showing you some of that or some more of that in the future. So the cleaning process continues and planting. My seedlings are getting bigger, need to end up plant out right now, take them out of the pots. So a lot is going on, and as it is right now, still I'm doing everything single-handedly. I don't take on any staff as yet. Yeah, but all of that, it's in the making. Not only for the farm, but other businesses. We'll be talking about that a bit more in the future. Yeah. So this leaving the bare land that I'm preparing now to continue planting, passing back the area that I already planted and striving and continue to plant, like as I mentioned a while ago, like cocoa and stuff like that. And as I plow that land, I'm planning to plant string bean through that plow land. Yeah. But as you can see, it is dry right now. If I could get closer to the ground, I'll show you how this ground is cracking up. Yeah. See? That's how dry it is right now. So I'm having delay to plant. Some stuff that I have to plant right now. So heading back up, I just show you this potato patch from the other side, or from the house. Now I'm below going up, so you're seeing from another position, if you may. Yeah, quite a bit of work going on, as you can see. And like I said, all this is done manually, no machinery, just a 4 teeth iron fork. Yeah. Yeah. And I may add as well too, I'm starting to do little things on the building, nothing major yet, or in the yard. Yeah, so I'm kind of now between the farm and the building. And if you're watching for the first time, let me just mention that I don't do just farming. That I haven't done for a while. I'm mostly in construction, furniture, both household furniture and office furniture for years. So being home now, I will be doing mostly office furniture, I mean home furniture rather, and hopefully in the future I will continue with office furniture. I will have to see what the market is like here in Jamaica. The fact that I haven't been here for a while. But here I'm doing some little excavation here for some stone wall. Yeah. So starting a little work here in the yard. So as things progress, I will take you along. So here I started the wall. Took sick, catching a virus that is going around that they supposed to be chicken gunya or maybe bird flu. So I had to stop a couple weeks now. Haven't come back on it as yet. I mentioned in previous video where I'm finding these rocks on my property in shape of the Jamaica map. So here I'm putting one of these rock here in this wall. We're building around it, planning to paint that in the Jamaica color, like the Jamaica map. So yeah, as things progress, hopefully I will be showing you that. Yeah. So I'll just go back in the building and show you the seedlings, how quickly they are growing up, and definitely need to put in the ground now. Beside that, it is taking a bit of water to water these, and also time, since I only have a garden hose, so I have to get out each morning and evening and water them by hand. That is taking a bit of time. Yeah. So these are the lemons, as you can see, growing up in pots. So need to be putting some of these in the ground now, and having mangoes there, avocado, different kind of avocado actually. Yeah. And I showed this apple tree to you when it was just germinating as an American apple. This is a Fuji apple, as I said. And see this plant now? I'm just touching that, but they had the trees behind. I'm just going to take this up and put it where you can actually see it clearly on this window. But yeah, that type of plant is getting tall. Oh, the wind just blowing that around for me. So that type of plant is getting tall. So I hope I can get this plant somewhere where it will thrive, and yeah, there. So quite a few things right now to put in the ground. There's some tomato. Need to put in the ground more avocado. Here I'm having some bell pepper, which we here in Jamaica, as I said, call sweet pepper. You even have two little root of marijuana in this. Well, as you know, it's okay now to have a couple of marijuana. And I was hoping for this to grow up like big, because I can use like a leaf or so in my tea in the morning. As I mentioned in another video, that when I'm doing my tea in the morning, I use sometimes 6-7 different herbs. This will just be another herb that's like use a leaf up with the rest of herbs I'm using for tea. Yeah, I don't smoke. Like, I don't smoke or drink pretty much all my life. Like, drink alcohol, that is. Yeah. So these are some more tomato that need to plant, but as I said, the time is so dry right now, and I am having potato growing up in this. I use the potato skin to enrich the soil, and some of the skin decide to grow. These are also more scotch bonnet pepper. Just hoping for some rain, unfortunately. Well, I wouldn't want to say God knows, because we have mangoes right now blossoming, and if we get too much rain, then sometimes it burns the blossoms off. So we are getting rain in Montego Bay. Was in town yesterday in rainfall. I could see the night before water was still settling in some areas, but did not get in here. Approximately 12 miles away yesterday, still don't get in it today. Yeah, still keeping my cans to recycle. I'm here in Jamaica finding myself when I'm looking on the land side recycle some of these things. You're recycling as well, but still haven't found where to take these things as yet. So I keep these in different area. Show you can around that side. These are water bottles. So for whatever I'm not going to use, is to find a recycling plant to take this to eventually. Yeah. So folks, like I said, did not directly come out to film, but that's how it goes sometimes. So wherever you're watching from, the first part of my video is relatively silent because I didn't want to spook that bird off. So wherever you're watching from, thank you as always for watching. For my subscribers and viewers that are watching and keep coming back, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, please subscribe to the channel and help the channel grow. Okay, so I can bring you more videos, and like I said, huge plans to bring you other videos, because as you can see, since I got here, I'm mostly showing you videos in the country and the farm, but I promise you also to take you into Montego Bay and eventually across Jamaica, discovering Jamaica, because being a Jamaican, I myself still don't know Jamaica that well, and upon being away for so long, yeah, people are telling me about my own country that don't live here that I don't know. So I'm hoping to discover that and to take you along with me. All right, so take care, God bless, and see you in the next one.